Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to build a synth patch. So this is on Logic as well, so all you FL people, it's long as you don't know how to build a synth patch, move to Logic. Now but anyway, to build a synth patch on Logic, firstly you need a synthesizer, and it's different VSTs. If you're using the stock ones, there's ones like Retro Synth, ESP, ESE, there's many more. So first of all, for you guys to know, before you actually try to use a synth patch, not use a synth patch, use a synthesizer, you first got to learn the 4 different types of waves. You got square, triangle, sine, and sawtooth. But these all have different tones and characteristics to themselves. I'm not going to go in depth because that's its own over separate video, but that's for you to know. So when you're manipulating the wave of the synth, you know, okay, this is this type of wave, this is triangle, this is, you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, making a synth patch is all about adapting and alternating and changing the wave. That's all it's really about. Let's move to the actual synthesizer on Logic right now. Okay, so now as you can see, we're on Logic. We've got E piano. You want to go to ESE, no, or ESP. I don't know which one to pick. Let's pick ESP. Let's pick ESP. Okay, so this is a good example. Let me put it to 125. So look, okay, you can see a few certain things. Okay, so on the ESP, you've got the all down to the side over here. You got the different waves. Obviously, I know this is square. I'm sure this is triangle. There's your noise. I'm not exactly which wave is showing on these dials right now, but I know that's square. I'm sure that's triangle if I'm not wrong. You've got the frequency, what frequency you want it to be at, resonance. The ADSR. Okay, ADSR stands for attack, decay, sustain, release, and that's your envelope on the actual wave. And this is how you can. This is one of the ways how you can actually what's the word? Change your wave to how you want to change it. So attack is like how long it takes for the sound, how long it takes for the actual wave to actually like hit its peak, basically. So imagine you guys at you know what I'm trying to say. If you make the attack shorter, the wave will get to its peak faster, basically. Your decay is kind of like that, but the opposite. Like, how long does it take for the sound to kind of go down, basically? That's what it means. Sustain is like how long can you hold the note for. That's what the sustain is like. If you got high sustain, you can hold that note for a long time. Release is like after you release it, how long is it do you have the reverb and everything with it? You know what I'm trying to say? So like imagine you're on a piano and you just press, let's say you press C, done, and you can still hear it in the atmosphere, whatever. That means the release is high. And overdrive and chorus, these are for I think overdrive is like the overall. I don't know how to properly explain overdrive. I'll keep a book of you guys. Chorus is like a type of effect to make it sound have more depth underneath. But yeah, I think the 4 and the 8 and the 16, these are like just different what's the word, octaves, if I'm not wrong, because I'm not used in a long time. But yeah, so let's say I put on my keyboard right now. Let's say I start with C. Let's say I start with C. You hear that? Let me put up the attack now, guys. You hear that? You know what I was talking about. Sustain, no, decay. Let's put the decay down. Basically, you guys hear the difference. I'm not, like I said, this is not on the lesson's not on envelopes. That's what it's called, the ADSR envelope. It's not really on that. It's just about the other things in there. So let's say I put up, I think, the triangle wave. Let's see. There's not really much of a difference. Let me put down the attack. Let's put this. You hear that one wave is making it sound a bit different. You see what I mean? You can change the tones of it. What's this now? See how it just sounds different. Like this is just me messing around. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'll keep it real with you guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Just literally showing you guys that yo, you can manipulate the wave how you want it to sound. Let's turn up the speed. Speed's not really doing much. What's this? There you go. You see how it sounds like just all grudgy and it just don't sound nice. It sounds like a game over type thing. Turn up the frequency. See, so you can really modulate it to like how you want. So yeah, look, all of these. Look, it sound like a zap. It sound like a zap. You know what I'm trying to say? I can kind of make it sound like a kick a little bit. Like you can do a lot with this. And then you got the actual volume part for over here. Let's see what the buttons over here do. And there's not much of a difference, I'll be real. I think I've made a kick drum in here, so I'll show you. I've made different sounds. So like I've made a NES type game pluck. You hear this in the 80s type games, innit? I did make that before. That's what I made on this. I made like a bass sound. See, you can modulate it to like sound like anything you want. What is this? Retro key sound. These can be used in like an 80s game. Yo, anyone who's making like some type of old retro game, shout me, because I can make some sounds for you guys. Let me not cap. Let me keep it real, you guys. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so let me actually like make something now to show you guys how to actually save the patch, because I just went on one and just showing you guys different ones I've made. Okay, so guys, I've came up with like a little patch. I've made like a pad sound, kind of like I said, like an 80s game sound pad. This is what it sounds like, literally not even much. What I'm trying to say, it's got, you see how you can manipulate it, like compare this to the other presets I did last time. So you know what I'm gonna do now, to save this sound, I'm going to go to save as, and let's put how to pad sound. No, let's put how to tutorial pad sound. And that's what we want to do. So literally I can just load it up anytime I want to. Say if I'm actually making a beat, I can just load up this sound anytime. That's it's really simple, guys. It's simple, doesn't really take too long, it takes a few minutes to do. Yeah, this was literally like a quick tutorial. There ain't much really else to explain, guys, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching me make a synth patch, guys. Like I said, I appreciate anyone who's came in, watched, taken information, because I'm not really good at explaining stuff myself. I think I said it in the last video, but I do appreciate you for watching the video, learning, and yo, even apply it. Like, you guys should try it at home. You know what, even if you got FL, even if you got Ableton, yo, try making a patch, because you can just I'm not saying any words, but it can just teach you many different things. But yeah, before I finish, the 8 and the 16, these are octaves. So look, if I go to 8, see how deep it sounds now. Go to 16, that sound, yeah, I'm trying to say. So yeah, I was right on that. But yeah, man, thank you guys for watching. Peace.